Okay, Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. We continue our lesson for the grammar under the topic pronoun. Okay, so we go to the page 26 on your grammar exercise. B, the verb following singular pronouns. Okay, the verb which follows any of the pronouns above is always in the singular form. Okay, everyone is sleeping soundly. Okay, bukannya everyone are sleeping soundly, everyone is sleeping soundly. So kita kena ingat apabila kita menggunakan everyone, everything, everybody, anybody, okay, we use the singular form. Kata kerja yang merujuk kepada tunggal, okay, singular. Everyone is sleeping soundly. Everything has been lost in the fire. Okay, everybody, everything, and so on. Okay, so we have done the exercise previously. So we go to the page 27. So on page 27, we have another exercise referring to the verb following singular pronouns. Okay, so you can do that. For exercise 2, fill in the blanks with the correct verb. Everything was or were. Everything was silent in the house. So when we use this kind of pronouns, so the verb follows it should be singular. So everything was. Everything was. So number 1 for exercise 2, was. Okay, number 1 as for exercise 2. Okay, number 1 is was. Okay, number 2. Okay, look at number 2. Anything is possible if you really want to do it. Okay, everyone is welcome. No one is at home today. Nothing is happening. So all of these pronouns followed by singular form is or was. The answer for this one is lah. 2 until 5, the answer should be is. Number 3 is, number 4 is, and number 5 is. Okay, now we go to the next lesson. Now C, using pronouns to refer to indefinite pronouns. Okay, if we want to use a personal pronouns to refer back to one of these words, we normally use one of the plural forms: they, them, their, or themselves. We can also use him, her, his, or hers, or etc. If we know the sex of the person we are talking about, in formal English we also use him or her, his or her, instead of using the plural pronouns form. For examples, everyone needs to follow their dream is a usual form. Okay, everyone in the house had her own dream. They were all ladies. Okay, contohnya kalau dalam rumah sewa itu semua pelajar perempuan. Okay, semua student perempuan. So everyone in the house had her own dreams. We need to ensure that everyone receive his or her share of the profits. It's a formal use. Jika kita tidak ketahui jantina dia, lelaki ke perempuan, so we can use his or her share of the profits. Okay, jadi untuk selamat biasanya kita akan menggunakan plural form lah, dia. Okay, everyone needs to follow their dream. Okay, bila their dream ni dia boleh rujuk sama ada lelaki ataupun perempuan. Okay, lebih mudah untuk kita buat dalam essay kita. Okay, now we look to this question, exercise 3. Fill in the blanks with they, them, themselves, or their. Okay, Those who leave the town know that number 1 cannot return. Okay, those who leave the town know that they cannot return. So they refer to those that we do not know the gender or the sex of the person. So we use they cannot return. So number exercise 3, number 1. They. Okay, number 2. Everyone must therefore decide carefully for whether to leave or stay for themselves. Okay, because we use SELF or SLVS themselves or when we want to refer to the first subject. Subject ni siapa? Everyone. Okay, everyone. Maksudnya everyone setiap orang lah. So for themselves. So number 2, themselves. Okay, dia merujuk kepada everyone. Everyone tu ramai lah di situ. Okay. No one should feel that under pressure to act one way or another. No one, tidak ada siapa should feel that they are under pressure. Okay, so number 3 is they are under pressure. Number 3, they are under pressure. So I will leave for you to answer question number 4. Okay, we go to the exercise 4. Fill in the blanks with the correct verb and indefinite pronouns. He told someone or no one my secret and now the whole town is talking. He told someone. Kalau no one tu tidak ada seseorang pun yang dia beritahu. So he told someone my secret and now the whole town is talking about it. Okay, so for exercise 4, number 1 is someone. Okay, number 2. Everyone in the room. Setiap orang di rumah itu, in the room, know or knows. Okay, what happened but everyone or no one is talking. Okay, kita lihat balik peraturan dia. Bila kita menggunakan everyone, anyone dan sebagainya, kita dah belajar sebelum ini. Okay, must be followed by the verb should be singular. Everyone is, everyone has. Kita boleh guna everyone are. So dalam kes ini kita menggunakan singular. So everyone in the room knows. Okay, ada S, knows. Everyone knows. What happened but no one is talking. Okay, number 2, knows and then but no one is talking. Okay, number 3, no one, tidak ada sesiapa pun. No one tells. Kita menggunakan singular, kata kerja dalam bentuk singular. No one tells me anything. Okay, anything, tak kat something pula kan, anything. So number 3, no one tells me anything. T-E-L-L-S. Okay, anything. Okay, number 4 and number 5 will be done, will be completed by you. Okay, exercise 4. Then we go to the forming negative for D. The word nothing, no one, and nobody are used with affirmative verbs, but they make the sentence negative. If the verb is negative, then use anything, anybody, anyone, or anybody instead. These two sentences mean the same thing. Notice how the pronouns are used. We have nothing now. The fire destroyed everything. We don't have anything. The fire destroyed everything. Okay. Jika dia menggunakan in negative sentence, okay, we don't have the fire destroy everything. We have nothing now. The fire destroy everything. Okay. Tak apalah yang ni. Okay, cikgu pun tak faham yang ni. Okay, tak apa. Teruskan. Fill in the blanks. Use nothing, no one, anything, or anyone. What a boring evening. There is nothing on television. Okay, there is nothing. Yang ni cuba jawab je lah. No one ever tells me anything. Okay, ini common sense sajalah. Okay, number 1 is exercise 5. Number 1 is there is nothing. N-O-T-H. Nothing. Number 2, no one ever tells me anything. Okay, dan lengkap dengan nombor 3, nombor 4 dan nombor 5. Okay, now let's go to the question, page 28. It's about the pronoun one. Okay, kita boleh gunakan one ini untuk merujuk kepada seseorang, sesuatu dan sebagainya. In formal English, we sometimes use one to refer to a person. We don't want the person who we do not want to mention his name or her name to people in general and even to ourselves. We use the same form both for the subject, both as the subject and as the object. For example, one must be alert at all time. Okay, one ni maksudnya merujuk pada sesiapa sahajalah. Kalau pun dalam kata yang lain, kita boleh guna everybody must be alert at all time. Okay, kita boleh tukar kepada one. One must be alert at all time. Okay, merujuk kepada semua orang. Okay, the collapse of the condominium forced one to consider safety measures. One tu maksudnya everybody lah. Okay, boleh juga menggunakan one di sini. Okay, so one untuk singular, ones untuk ramai. Okay, I would like this one. Okay, contohnya saya jumpa satu kek, so I would like this one. Okay, I don't want that one, I want this one. Boleh. May your troubles be little ones. Kenapa ada S di sini? Kerana troubles ni plural. Okay, jadi ones pun kena ada S di hujungnya. Okay, for people, she is the one who did all the work. She is the one, orangnya. Okay, the quiet students, okay, ramai ya, are the ones I worry about. Okay, mereka pelajar-pelajar yang senyap ini, mungkin ramai, 2-3 orang. Okay, adalah kelompok yang saya paling timbang. Okay, the ones. Okay, so go to the exercise 6. Number 1, Richard is the noisy. Richard seorang saja, so is the noisy one who sits behind Tiffany. So, exercise 6, number 1 is, okay, number 1 is 1. Okay, number 2, Robert is my cousin. Okay. Okay, full stop. So, he live in Ipoh. Okay, he live in Ipoh. Okay, number 2 is he. Okay, number 3. I like Rabiah. Full stop. Okay, is kind and considerate. She is kind and considerate. So number 3 is she. Okay, then you have to complete by your own for number 4 and number 5. So we go to the F, other pronouns. Okay, the following are few other pronouns. Okay, kita boleh gunakan contohnya, he lent me some when I didn't have any. Okay, some dengan any ni merujuk kepada duit. Tapi sebelum tu mungkinlah kita ada mention tentang duit. So I only have a few money. Okay, he lent me some and I didn't have when I didn't have any. So some refers to the money. Okay, last month I thought I would earn a lot, but I only earn a little. So a lot and a little refers to a money. Okay, and then we try to get forms for Highcom shares. Saleh got a few and I got none. So a few and none refer to the shares in Highcom. Okay, maksudnya kita boleh juga menggunakan a few, none, some untuk merujuk kepada sesuatu yang kita telah sebut sebelum itu. Okay, we use some with positive verbs and any with negative verbs. Any with negative verbs. Kata kerja negatif, kata kerja positif with some. Okay, so positifnya di sini ialah I have. He lent me some. When I didn't have, to negative, so we use any. So we use little with uncountable nouns. A little water. Okay, uncountable noun. And a few with countable nouns. Money yang boleh dikira. Okay, a few. So exercise 7, we can complete the exercise 7 there. Exercise 7, number 1. 300 guests were expected. Okay, they were, okay, guests ni boleh dikira. So they were a little or a few? A few. Boleh dikira. Uncountable, countable nouns. Boleh dikira. Countable noun. In the room when we arrive. Okay. Some or any. Okay, in this case, it's a positive sentence. Kalau negatif dia kata haven't, I don't have, okay, sebagainya. Ini positive, so we use some. Some were sitting silently, or a few can. Kalau kita tak nak guna some, kita boleh guna a few. Okay, some were sitting silently in basket chairs. Others were standing and staring into space. It was obvious that there was, okay, of unpleasantness in the room. Okay, ada sesuatu yang tidak boleh there was a lot of, okay, a lot of unpleasantness in the room. Number 3 is a lot of. Okay, number 4, there wasn't, okay, ini adalah negative sentence. There wasn't any chatter of small talk in the room. Okay, bila guna ada wasn't, kita gunakan negatif, kita gunakan any. So there wasn't any. So I will leave to you to answer the rest of the question 5 until 8. Okay, now we go to the last lesson for today. This, that, this, and those for under the topic pronoun. So we can use this, that, this, and those as pronouns. They can be subjects, object, or objects of a preposition. We use one of these words depending on whether the thing we are referring to is near or far. Dia bergantung pada dekat atau jauh dengan kita. And on whether what we are referring to is singular or plural. The table below will show you some of the different ways to these words are used. Singular, this. dekat dengan kita. Kalau plural, these. Okay. Kalau far, jauh, that. Okay. Kalau dekat, kalau plural tapi jauh, those. Okay. Usually refers to thing. This, that, this, those untuk ramai. Okay, lebih banyak. Usually refers to people. Okay, tak ada. Okay. These or those can be used when identifying people or saying who they are. This, that, this, those. Okay lah, senang cerita. This, that. This untuk dekat, those untuk jauh. Okay, untuk jika orang tu seorang sahaja, singular, we use this, that. Kalau plural, ramai, these. Kalau jauh, those. Okay, so referring to things. This is the sweetest orange I have ever tasted. Singular. Okay, this is the sweetest. Dekat dengan kita. Okay, these are delicious. Plural jika ada banyak orange lah. Okay, that is a fantastic area. Merujuk kepada satu idea sahajalah. Okay, those are not to be touched. Okay, those jauh tetapi banyak, plural. Don't you dare to touch those. Contoh, jangan pegang kereta-kereta itu. Kalau ada banyak kereta kat sana, jangan pegang kereta-kereta itu. Don't touch those. Those untuk merujukkan ramai. Identifying people or saying who they are. This is my father. Okay, dekat sahaja. Okay. That, this is my friend, Rani. Okay, kita gunakan this. Kalau ramai, this is my friend. Kalau ramai lah. Near and far in town. Okay, these are the best student I have ever taught. This. Dekat. Kalau those, ni gambar ni. Those were the best student I ever taught. Dia ramai. Okay, dan jauh. This is my bike. That's mine over there. Okay, that merujuk kepada yang jauh tetapi plural. Ini sebagai nota sahajalah. Okay, now we go to the exercise, page 30. Answer exercise 8, 9 and 10. Okay, exercise 8. Which pronoun would you use in each of these blank? Okay. I can't drink this. It is too sweet for me. Okay. So the answer is this. Sebab satu dekat saja dan plural satu saja. So I can't drink this. Exercise 8. Number 1 is this. Okay, number 2. I like this vase, but Yati prefers that vase. Okay, sebab dia pegang tu dekat dengan dia, jadi I like this vase. Okay, but Yati prefers, ditunjukkan jauh tu, that vase. The answer is this and followed by that. This, comma, that. So, I will leave for you to answer question 3 and question 4. So, we go to the next exercise, exercise 9. Which pronouns can you use for each of these pictures? Okay. Dia bercakap kepada audiens yang ramai di situ. Okay. So, they, them. Okay. Yang kita boleh guna kat sini. Contohnya apa? They. Merujuk kepada audiens yang ramai. They, comma, them. Okay. Themselves. Ini yang kita dah belajar sebelum-sebelum ni lah. Okay, pronouns yang kita dah belajar sebelum. Themselves, ataupun we. Kita boleh merujuk pada ramai. We. Okay. Okay, number 2. Gambar seekor monyet yang sedang bergayut. Okay, monyet. We can refer it. Sebab dia seekor saja. It ataupun itself. Kalau kita tahu jantina ni, bolehlah kita letakkan he. Okay. Then number 3, car. Car sama jugalah. Okay. It. Okay. Number 4, she. Okay. She, him, he. Okay, sebab ada lelaki ada perempuan kat situ. He, she, her. Okay, himself or herself. So semua pun boleh. She pun boleh, her pun boleh. Yang kita dah belajar sebelum ni, herself ataupun he, himself. Dan sebagainya. So jawablah nombor 5 dan nombor 6 sendiri. And the last one, exercise 10. Okay, we look at the question. Fill in the blanks in the story using pronouns. Delia looked out of the window and watched the setting sun. Her children would soon be home and would have to tell the awful truth. Okay, and he. Okay, the answer should be her children. Okay, her children would soon be home and she would have to tell. She tu merujuk kepada Delia lah. So the answer should be she. Okay, number 2. She would have to tell. Okay, nak cerita kepada children dia. Okay, her children. Tak tahu lelaki ke perempuan. So them. Okay, we use them. Okay, the answer for number 2 is them. Okay, number 3, them the awful truth. Wish. Okay, we wish. Number 3 is wish would avoid facing her children, but the time she wish. Okay, the answer is she wish she could. Dua-dua she kat sini lah. She wish she could. She, she wish she could avoid facing her children, but the time had come when she could no longer keep her secret to herself. Okay, she then herself. Dia tidak boleh lagi menyimpan rahsianya dalam diri sendiri. So herself. Okay, just complete another questions until 15. Oh, banyak tu. Sampai 15. Kamu lengkapkanlah sendiri dengan jawapan-jawapan dia. Sehingga soalan nombor 15. Okey, itu sahaja untuk latihan pada hari ini. Sila jawab sebagai latihan untuk mengukuhkan latihan untuk esei anda. Okey, sekian. Terima kasih. Okey.